Kyle Larson's insights ahead of the Brickyard 400 NASCAR at Indianapolis. Get ready for some high-octane action at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway as Kyle Larson, the reigning champion of the Brickyard 400, gears up for a thrilling double-duty weekend. Larson, a seasoned racer with a winning track record, is back at the iconic 2.5-mile oval, ready to defend his title and create more unforgettable memories. But here's where it gets controversial. Larson's approach to this weekend might not be what you expect. Despite his past victory, he remains focused and humble, believing that his car's performance this year could be even better. He's aiming for a strong practice session, a solid qualifying run, and a flawless execution on race day. It's all about staying sharp and seizing every opportunity. And this is the part most people miss. Larson's success isn't just about his driving skills. It's also about the unique relationship he shares with his crew chief, Cliff Daniels. Daniels, a taskmaster with a heart, knows exactly when to motivate and when to challenge Larson. Their dynamic is a perfect blend of trust and leadership, and it's this special connection that sets them apart. When it comes to the track, Larson reveals that each corner has its own unique characteristics, from the tight balance of turn 1 to the faster feel of turn 3. Every turn presents a different challenge. It's a testament to the skill and precision required to navigate these legendary corners. As Larson returns to the Brickyard, he reflects on the privilege of racing at such an iconic facility. He's determined to build on his past success and hopes to put the finishing touches on his double-duty performance with another Brickyard 400 win. It's a testament to his dedication and love for the sport. Looking ahead to Iowa, Larson is confident in his car's performance, but he knows that the new pavement will present a different challenge. He's ready to adapt and make the most of the changing grip levels. The announcement of a new street course in San Diego has Larson excited. He's been to the Navy base and knows it will create an incredible atmosphere for fans. With Southern California's passionate NASCAR enthusiasts, Larson expects a massive turnout and an unforgettable event. Restarts are always a crucial moment in any race, and Larson describes them as hectic yet thrilling. It's a chance to make bold moves and gain track position. With his experience, he knows the importance of positioning and making the right decisions. Last year's race strategy, which involved a fuel advantage, allowed Larson to stay on the offensive. He had to make some daring late moves to secure those passes, but it paid off. It's a fine line between aggression and caution, and Larson navigated it perfectly. When asked about the challenges of racing on Sundays, Larson believes that his busy schedule during the week keeps him extra sharp. He thrives on the balance between racing and staying active, and he's ready to bring that edge to the Brickyard. As for the possibility of winged sprint cars at the Brickyard, Larson is all for it. He believes that smaller tracks can create chaos and exciting outcomes. It's a unique opportunity to showcase different forms of racing and attract a wider audience. Finally, Larson applauds the expansion of dirt racing at IMS. As someone who started in grassroots racing, he understands the importance of nurturing talent and providing a platform for future superstars. The BC39 has already grown into a significant midget race, and Larson hopes to see more investment in grassroots racing to keep the sport thriving. So, what do you think? Do you agree with Larson's approach to racing? Are you excited for the potential of winged sprint cars at the Brickyard? Join the discussion and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Kyle Larson reflects on Indy 500 attempts, a driver's journey. There's a lingering sense of unfinished business haunting Kyle Larson when it comes to racing in the Indy 500, a feeling that won't let him rest easy. Why? Because despite his talent and determination, the results he's gotten so far at this legendary event just haven't matched his expectations. But here's where it gets controversial. Larson has openly expressed his strong desire to return to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and tackle the Indy 500 once more, even though his recent attempts fell short of what he wanted. Kyle Larson, currently entering the Brickyard 400 as the reigning champion of that race, recently reflected on his experiences at the historic oval. This weekend marks his first time back on the famous circuit since his attempt at the Indy 500 this past May. He had dreamed of completing the renowned double, competing in both the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 on the same day, a feat few drivers ever attempt. After missing out in 2024, Larson gave it another shot this year, However, instead of completing all the laps in both races, he unfortunately crashed out of each, which left him dozens of miles short of finishing either event. Despite these setbacks, Larson has remained respectful and even reverential about the Indianapolis Motor Speedway itself. In a candid conversation with NASCAR on TNT, he said his experience hadn't tarnished his view of the venue one bit. He described IMS as an amazing facility with a rich, unique history that every driver admires. But he didn't hide his disappointment when reflecting on his own performance. "I obviously wish it would have gone better," Kyle admitted. "I made a lot of mistakes in May, crashed a few times, and put myself in poor positions on the track. But I'm truly thankful for the opportunity to even attempt the double. It was a wild mix of fun and stress those weeks, and despite how it ended, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything." So, does this mean Larson is ready to take another shot at the Indy 500? Not quite, at least not immediately. The logistical challenges of preparing for such a demanding event alongside his NASCAR schedule have made him hesitant to try the double again soon. However, Kyle has made it clear that he still wants to race in the Indy 500 again someday. The third time might have to wait until he's closer to the end of his NASCAR career, but a desire is definitely there. "It doesn't sit well with me that I made mistakes both times and didn't finish how I wanted," he confessed. "But even if I never get another shot, I'm grateful I got to compete. We'll see what the future holds." Now, what about the impact of these IndyCar adventures on Larson's NASCAR season? Fans might wonder if attempting such grueling races across different series has drained his performance in NASCAR's Cup Series. Interestingly, Larson doesn't believe the two are connected. While he hasn't won another Cup race since the Memorial Day weekend double of the Indy 500 and Coca-Cola 600, he chalks it up to pure circumstance rather than any lasting effect of trying the double. "We've been off since that attempt," he said, "but I don't think it's related." Kyle also emphasized that racing in the Indy 500 doesn't siphon energy or focus away from his NASCAR duties. Unlike some drivers who might take weeks off to prepare, Larson raced frequently throughout the season, so participating in another marquee event just fits into his regular schedule. "I don't think it takes anything away," he explained. "I race all the time, so I'm not spending extra time just prepping for NASCAR races to begin with." This stance invites an interesting debate. Should top drivers like Kyle Larson focus all their energy on one series to maximize their success? Or is it possible and even beneficial to challenge themselves across multiple racing disciplines? What do you think? Is Kyle's approach of juggling multiple high-profile events a risk worth taking, or does it distract from his potential to dominate in NASCAR? Could the double attempt be a distraction that holds back his Cup Series results? Or is the experience and exposure worth the gamble, fueling his growth as a driver? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters, and this is the part most people miss about drivers pursuing cross-series glory. Photo creds: Michael Levitt, Motorsport Images via Getty Images, Logan Riley, Getty Images. Related reads: NASCAR Cup, Denny Hamlin's multi-year extension with Joe Gibbs Racing. NASCAR Cup, driver reactions to Goodyear's tire test at New Hampshire. NASCAR Cup, Jimmy Johnson praises Daniel Suarez but confirms he doesn't have a seat.